Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video, y'all may notice that we have an old friend here with us today, and by that I mean this table. So, some of y'all may know that in my older videos, I used this table to record videos on, because there was a lot more space in this room, and nowadays it's just too big to lug in here on a weekly basis to record videos on, hence why I record them on a smaller table. However, sometimes this table is necessary for recording larger videos. And that is the case today with a Giga haul. And I mean a Giga haul, I don't mean like the last Giga haul. This one is a mega haul. Yes, this one is the mega haul. The other one was Giga, this one is mega. So, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. Cars, NASCAR, a bunch of diecasts. So, without further ado, let's get started off with Helena Fecco. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It's certainly not Fucko. But, either way, I've already taken the steps to unbox her pretty much. Except for the tape here. So, to make the video easier, you undo these things here. Did not do that yet, because I wanted it to be a proper unboxing. But once that's done, she's out of there. I assume it's a C because her name sounds like a C. But yeah. So here's Helena. We're gonna do quick looks at everything real quick. She looks pretty nice. Let me know if you want a review of her down in the comments down below. I probably will eventually. But let me know. We're gonna leave the rubber band on her, by the way, for the time being, to save time in the video. And with that being out of the way, let's get started into the bag of car stuff. Now, this is 2022 stuff mostly, with some older stuff, and starting off, we have Donna Pitts, a rather rare 2022 release, or at least she isn't rare right now, but she will be, because she's short-packed in case C, and I believe that's the only case she is in, at least for right now. So if y'all want her, you should probably buy her. So yeah, let's crack her open real quick. I'm not going to use the knife anymore because I should be able to preserve the artwork. Yes, I do. And here we are. Donna Pitts all opened up. She looks rather nice, I gotta say, for being a Thailand car. You'll probably see a review on her because she's one of Thailand's better releases. Moving on, we have a 2021 release, Deerlit. Or Snowmobile. I prefer to call it Deerlit, just because it's an inside joke. But yeah, the Deerlit has arrived. And it looks nice. I got this one at Jewel for $8.99. It was expensive, but hey, it's Deerlit. You gotta do what you gotta do to get Deerlit. Alrighty. Moving on, we have It's a Go. I got this one from a local store, for a pretty hefty price, but hey, she was a sale from 2013, so I expected paying that much going in. And honestly, this is one I was looking forward to getting for a while. The strawberries on her look great. The yellow, the cream colors, it just looks real nice, and she's probably my favorite out of that bunch of tuners, Anyway, moving on. Again, to 2-packs this time. We have the King and Mrs. the King. I bought this because, 1, the Thailand variant of the King looks great. 2, Mrs. the King, I lost mine somehow. Don't know how that happened, but, I lost my original one, so I bought this to replace it, and in all honesty, the Thailand one looks great, minus a few things, so you'll probably see a review on her in the coming months, too. Let's get that packaging all up out of there, and here they are. Thailand King, again, I've got to review this guy, compare him to the Sino one, because this guy looks great. And Mrs. the King, oh, she's real hefty, too. So, yeah. They look great. I'll probably do separate reviews on them, if I do. Anyway, moving on to the final product of this section of the Giga haul, or Mega haul, I should say. The new 2-pack with the only new car of 2022 so far. That's a lie. Zay with VR headset has come out, but I'm not going to stop making that joke until I find him in a store. Because this is absolute insanity that Mattel thought that this was a proper new release to sate us over for the first, basically half of 2022. And I'm sorry that y'all keep seeing my arm instead of the cars. It's just that it's hard to record a mega haul like this. Let me angle the camera down a little. And yeah. Mater looks nice, although did we really need a new snippet for him? I mean, we needed this. This was a necessity, but like, did he really need to be classified as new? And Road Repair McQueen looks great. I don't have this version of McQueen yet, so it's nice to have this in the collection. Anyway, moving on to the second portion of this video, we have a bunch of NASCARs to unbox. So, I mean, if y'all don't like NASCAR stuff, you could probably just tune out now, but if y'all want to stick around, there's some great stuff. So I have a lot of Wave 11, that being from Target, starting off with Bubba Wallace's Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar car. This one is a nice paint scheme that I wanted for a while. Get that garbage out of here. And it just looks nice. It's a real nice looking car. I like the paint scheme. I don't know if I'll do reviews on NASCAR stuff, but if you guys want me to, leave a comment down in the comments below. Because I'm more than open to doing them. Here we have a Wave 10 car, Austin Cindric's car stop car. Austin Cindric, your 2022 Daytona 500 champion, by the way. So it's pretty cool that we have his Xfinity car from, did I say Daytona 500? Please, if I did say champion, just generally, I meant Daytona 500 champion. But yeah, Austin Cindric's car stop car, it looks real nice. I like the white and pink. It kind of reminds me of Tank Coat, like specifically the DS Tank Coat Racer. Here's the sticker, by the way. Moving on, we have Ty Gibbs for Stein Oxen's Toyota Supra. I'm not the biggest fan of Ty Gibbs. I will put that right on out there, but it's a Toyota Supra, and we haven't gotten one of those in, like, literal years. So I will take what I can get. And this car does look pretty nice. So, again, it looks nice. I'll do a review on it if y'all want. Anyway, moving further into the bag of NASCAR Authentics and One Racing Champions, we have Bobby and Roger Reus, Mac and Cheese Truck. I actually was not planning on getting this one. It was just a bit too out there for me, but then I saw, like, an actual I Love Mac and Cheese restaurant, and I was like, hey, you know, that's pretty cool that there's one kind of sort of locally to me, so I went ahead and picked up the diecast. Moving on, this one is one of my favorites. Not Davey Allison, sorry. It's a Davey Allison tribute car. It's Zoe Gase's Davey Allison tribute car, the Register Me Ford Mustang. And this one is real nice. It will pair nicely with the Stenhouse tribute car to Davey from, I want to say, 2018 that I have, too. 2018, 2017, one of those two. But moving on, we have Corey LaJoie's Xerox throwback. Now, this one is really cool. They got the actual sponsor for it and everything. It's a throwback to Alan Kulwicki. And they run out of the Alan Kulwicki shop. So, it's a pretty cool throwback, in my opinion, to be doing for this team. And it's the correct number and everything, number font. One of my favorite diecasts of 2021, honestly. Corey LaJoie got a lot of bangers this year. So we'll just set that one right over there. Moving on, we have a couple of older Authentics now. We got Bubba Wallace's McDonald's Team Bacon 43 car with a magnet this time, not a sticker. And this one is pretty nice. I didn't unbox it for the longest time. I got it a couple of years ago, back when it came out, and just never unboxed it for some reason. And it's a pretty okay scheme. It's not my favorite McDonald's scheme by far, but it's alright. So we'll set that one right over there. A couple more to go now. We got Kyle Bliss's Skittles Dips car. This one actually didn't run, which is pretty interesting because of the COVID pandemic. This is a 2020 diecast. Bubba is a 2019. This car did not actually run in real life. They canceled it because by the time racing resumed in May, Skittles Dips were out of stores, I think. So this one's pretty interesting. They mass-produced the diecast, though. Moving on, we have one more Wave 11 car that ended up falling to the bottom of the bag. We got Kyle Bliss's FLM chocolates, and this scheme is kind of polarizing, I've seen. Like, I've seen people not really like it too much, but I love it, personally. I like the green, I like the color of it, I like the chocolates. It looks real nice. Now, we're in the home stretch now, so there's one more diecast to unbox, and then the others I will be keeping in the package for now, because they are in resealable packages. But that final diecast to unbox is Rick Mast 1996 Hooters Pontiac Grand Prix. Now, this car is one that I've always wanted somebody to do a throwback to. Cough, cough, Chase Elliott. But they always do like an Alan Kalicki throwback, and I get why, you know, because Kalicki got a championship for them, but this scheme is amazing. And I always wanted a diecast of it, but I found this at the same shop I found it to go at, and I bought it immediately because this car looks awesome. It's got nice bright orange on it. Just awesome. And it comes with a display stand and a card, as all Racing Champions releases did back then, for far less money than Lionel's offerings. Anyway, enough rambling about Lionel, but, speaking of Lionel, we got two Lionel diecasts real quick. AJ Allmendinger's Indianapolis Road Course win. This one's going to be a rare one, I feel, so I cupped this one, because it's, you know, a college cup car. Who doesn't like that? And BJ McLeod's Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures Gatorland car. This is, again, the only diecast for the 78 team so far. They did get Circle B Diecast as a sponsor for the Coke 600, I believe. So maybe we'll be seeing a next-gen diecast release for them. Who knows? But anyway, on to the final 5 cars of this review. And honestly, these are some of my favorites. I found them, again, at a shop local to me. And my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 6 in here. There's a loose one. I forgot about that one. First up, Dale Jr. 2004, I believe this is the Daytona 500 winning car with the Casey Kane rim from the Evernham car. Because they, I don't know, I think they bought that from them because they were low on tires. Yeah, got that one for 50 cents. Setting a tone. Anyway, we have Denny Hamlin's 2007 FedEx Toyota, not Toyota. He's been with Toyota so long, I forgot that this was a Chevy. This is a Chevy. We'll set him right on top of Helena there. Moving on, we have Casey Mears in the number 5 Kellogg's CarQuest 2008. One of my favorite diecast schemes of all time. And I never got the Casey Mears version of it. Happy to have it now. Always pretended that the Kyle Bliss 2007 Bristol car was Casey back in the day. Let's move Rick Mast over real quick so we can get Casey in the shot. And the final box car is Ricky Rudd's 2007 Snickers COT. I love this thing. One of my favorite paint schemes in the COT. It just looks great. And now moving on to 2 of my favorite cars of this lot. We got 2 2007 COTs, so you already know it's going to be great. We got Tony Stewart's 2007 Action Platinum COT, 1/64th scale. I love this thing. Tony Stewart's only Chevy COT for the 20 car. I mean, yeah, he got a bunch when he went over to Stewart House, but this is the only number 20 Chevrolet COT, I think. They might have made a special scheme, but yeah, it's super cool, and I love all the detail. And finally, one of my favorite diecasts of this bunch, Tony Raines, Shrek the Third, COT. Action Platinum. This thing looks awesome. I love it. I love the purple. It's a Hall of Fame racing diecast. They're one of my favorite teams. One of my favorite diecasts of this haul. So yeah, we'll just set that one right back there. And yeah, that will about do it. We got a whole bunch of cars, some NASCARs, some older NASCAR stuff. And if you all want to see a review on any one of these, let me know in the comments down below. Until then, I will catch y'all next time. Bye!